Welcome to Mint Collectibles. I am Mint, your host for this evening.
What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Mint. It's your boy Mint. It's your boy Mint.
And it's your girl Fee.
And it's your girl Fee. And it's your girl Fee.
300 more and we hit that 10K. You see me do top 10 lists of my favorite omnibus. This huge box. Plus, I did try reading this. It's about 18 inches. So this is the one that I went with. It's his classic comic book suit. I've had my eye on this for a while, and that's what makes it fun for me. Stay minty fresh. Minty fresh. Peace.
Stay tuned. I guess comment or like or subscribe or whatever YouTube people tell you to do. So do that.
Cheap Graphic Novels is your online home for brand new graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They pride themselves on packaging your books so they arrive safely and in excellent condition, as well as prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain bin for even greater deals up to 90% off cover price. CGN is excited to announce that they're now taking pre-orders. They're making it easier for you to ensure that you don't miss out on the hottest releases. Cheap Graphic Novels is currently running a special promotion for the Geminites. If you're a first-time customer, let them know that you were referred by Mint Collectibles at checkout and you'll receive a credit for free shipping on your next order. This promotion is only valid for the United States. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discounts and quality shipping and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys could hear that. I don't think I got my speakers hooked up. Let me know if we got a sound check if you guys could hear me. But yo, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Cheap Graphic Novels, for sponsoring the video. Also, if you or anyone you know is looking to sell your comic book collection, make the hobby fund itself, we got just the guy paying top dollar for collections right now. You know him, you love him, Nick Barucci from Dynamite Entertainment. Email him at nick.barucci@dynamite.com. Mention comic book collections and Mint Collectibles in the subject and try to strike a deal. And if you're not looking to sell, maybe you want to buy some comics, check out their site, dynamicforces.com, for all the latest comic books, back issues, key issues, graded issues, whatever. And use the code GemMint10 to save 10% there as well. What's up, Fee? You just made it. What's going on, everybody? Let's see who we got in here. We got Ben Hizzle. I didn't even realize we've been shouting out Ben Hizzle for years. And
years.
It wasn't until I was on Twitter and I follow him on Twitter that he's like an OG statue collector. Like any statue you have, he got the original one of it. Like he got the Bowen, he got the original Sideshow PF. So shout out to Ben Hizzle.
Bowen does those small scale busts, right?
He does busts and like full figure, but I think they're like 1/7, maybe 1/6 scale.
I'm trying to think. I think it was either New York or San Diego Comic-Con in 2019. I think it was New York. Yeah.
I always
to this
regret
day
I regret
not getting those.
Ben Hizzle, what is the original yellow suit X-Men from Bowen? There's like a whole diorama set for that,
and like they're each individual.
So what's going on, everybody? Let's just do a quick what's up. I'm not even at the top here. We got Micaiah Brown. What's up? Uncanny Swag.
What up, y'all?
Organic Price Books with their own YouTube channel. Here you go. What's going on, JP?
Nice.
What's up, brother?
What up, Neil?
We're gonna talk about Eternals today. Spoiler free. I don't think we even need to talk spoilers with this movie. And it's live stream. A lot of people haven't seen it, so we'll talk that. We could probably talk Dune.
I had to keep keeping the different names of the groups of people straight in my head because the Eternals and the other one, what was the other one?
Dune.
Celestials.
The Celestials.
They sound like the same to me in my head. I kept thinking that Celestials was the Eternals. Like, oh wait, no, that's a different group of people.
Yeah, so we talk about that. What else we got going on? We have the Whatnot auction preview, so we're gonna show you guys some of the books that we're gonna have on our Whatnot auction this Wednesday. And what's funny is Gary, first of all, is known for his epic YouTube auctions, right? So Gary has to kind of be careful, like, I'm doing Whatnot auctions. It's the same quality of books as the YouTube channel. With me, I feel like our Whatnot auctions are a better quality of books than the stuff that I bring to the YouTube auctions.
Really?
Because we've worked out so many partnerships and we have so many. You'll see when we do the preview. It's stuff that you like, damn, I didn't know Gem had that. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm going to be in the same boat. We're like, what? We have that?
Right, yes, exactly. Amazing Asian, probably re-upped on the membership. What up, Jelly Bean? The Deviants. Yeah, was that what you were thinking about?
That too. All of them are just like, wait, hold on. Which group are they part of?
Well, the Deviants, like as you've seen from the trailer, kind of looked like Michael Bay Transformers, like almost like Beasts, whereas in the comics they were just looked like demon looking, characters.
They definitely looked like Transformers.
They did, right?
Right.
But I guess I don't even want to talk too much about that. But yeah, returns to Whatnot. So I did a box break one time, which was super fun, man. But now we're doing straight up auction,
High energy,
single issue, little sets, slabs. Which, from what I hear, there's not many slabs going on. I don't know. That's just what I heard. But we're gonna bring the slabs to it. Screaming Figure said, "Missed you guys. Glad to be here. It's been a minute. That's for sure." DJ Lynx is in the house.
Screaming Fingers and his profile picture all together.
So Man X says, "I liked Eternals, but only for a small portion of the audience. I saw entire families walk out after 45 minutes. I wonder if it was due to that sex scene with Icarus and
I honestly
Cersei.
Can't even see it in my head. I don't even know.
They were like thrusting and moving. I was like, that's kind of this PG-13 to the max.
Is it cool in the audience? No.
L Smith, I gotta go to a shoot, man. I just want to say, been a fan for many years. Have a good day. Yo, appreciate that, man. Do what you gotta do. We're just checking in on a Sunday. What's going on?
This isn't a good watermelon.
What's going on, Nate Wolf? It's not. DJ Link says, I like the Eternals as well. Marvel missed an opportunity to go a full series with this one. Yeah, so the Eternals does a lot of flashback scene stuff. So I mean, I kind of like that storytelling. It didn't feel like your cookie cutter Marvel movie, right? True. The flashback stuff, and that would have made for a good series. But when Eternals was announced, the only thing I thought in my head was, yo, we're going to get the Celestials on screen. We've already got teased with Nowhere, the head of a dead Celestial in Guardians of the Galaxy. We saw the tease of that Celestial with the Power Stone when the Collector was explaining the Infinity Stone. So that's the only thing I was thinking of the whole time. And when it came to the Celestials in this movie, they gave me everything I wanted, plus more, because I'm a big, creation and death, big scheme, heaven and hell, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So when they give that grandiose storytelling, they gave me that with the Celestial stuff. And I think the Eternal stuff and the Deviant stuff, it was just like a bonus to me after all that.
I want to talk about it, but I'm so scared that I'll give a spoiler without knowing it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk spoilers. Who else we got up in here? Polly Lopes. What's up, guys? It's been a while since the live streams. Just been so busy. Yeah, man. The live streams been a little but also we stopped doing them as consistently. And then when we jump on, it's like, where's everybody at? You know what I mean?
I have a partiality to liking Angelina Jolie.
Okay. B got Angelina Jolie vibes.
I'm torn.
B got Athena vibes all day.
I'm
not even
torn
Angelina
on how
Jolie.
I feel about her.
It's hitting a little too close to home.
I'm like, listen.
Angelina Jolie killed it. Who else was in there, man? I like Gilgamesh. I kept getting him confused with the guy Wong from Doctor Strange.
Yes, how is he going to exist in the same? This is the same universe, right? Yeah, they were great. I loved his relationship with Athena.
Yeah, he was very much. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, great relationship dynamics there. Yeah, I dug it, man. I could name so many Marvel movies that were way worse than this movie. Like this movie for me.
Yeah, I was cool with it.
It was up there, man. It was a lengthy movie.
Yeah. I could have did without an extra 45 minutes.
So I agree with this. I feel the Speedster in Eternals, that's Makari, is the best Speedster in any superhero movie. I just said that on Facebook before we went live because with a lot of speedsters, especially in the DCEU, they make all their scenes slow-mo to illustrate how fast they were. But in Eternals, they don't do that. They just show her going fast as hell, and it was dope.
I don't know if I was on point, but I was able to keep up with all the individual people that she was moving.
Mm-hmm.
It was done really well.
Yeah.
It was done really well.
They did that, yeah, for sure. The auction is on Whatnot. This is an auction preview, which is the first time I'm really doing one where you're kind of showing the type of books that you're going to be bringing to the auction. So for Whatnot, yeah, you got to download Whatnot, set up all your account information so that you guys can bid on stuff. It's going to be quick. I think 1 minute auctions. But Whatnot does what we do manually in YouTube live auctions. I think if a bid comes in under 10 seconds, it adds another 30. It does it automatically. I love the creationism aspect of the movie. Yeah, me too, man. I was a big fan of that. Jane Nunya Business. What's up,
Gilgamesh. Where else does this name appear? I feel like I've seen it in
It sounds familiar.
Some kind of show or a Masters of the Universe villain or something. This is Gilgamesh.
Nah. But I mean, Kirby named him. It probably relates to something with strength or something like that. You need to put some tagine.
It's tahine, and we do have some. One of our guests brought some to us as a gift one time because they heard that we'd never had it.
Monet, Discovery Bay. Who was your favorite Eternal? Was it? Is it Thena?
Okay, I like this conversation because I just saw Kyler talking about Druig. I love all the names.
I didn't like Druig. I felt like
really.
Yeah, because I don't want to get to spoiler territory, but I don't like that kind. I don't like what he was all about. I wasn't really with that.
I mean, it looked like he didn't do it in large, huge numbers of.
He gave me Hitler vibes. Good on Druig.
No, I thought he was cool. I did kind of like him. He wasn't my favorite one, but I thought the aspect of him was interesting.
Yeah, I did like Thena. I did like Gilgamesh. Who else?
The speedster.
What's Makari? What's the guy's name who does the creates the like the inventor guy? I forget his name, man. He was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Sprite. I wasn't really.
I could feel her frustration. Like,
that was suck.
It was terrible.
Javier says Icarus was great. I don't want to give any spoil. Anything I say is going to feel spoilerish for that, so I don't want to get into it. Don't say it. I know what you're going to say. Don't say it.
You don't know what I'm going to say.
Hold on.
I wasn't going to say that. No. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say he's always Rob Stark in my head. Like, I'm like, where are the direwolves? Bring them in.
So that's Benny Blanco. That's what I said on Twitter off top. I'm like, yo, this movie just shows the potential they can do with Galactus if they do Galactus right in an MCU movie. If they did it with Celestials, they could do it with Galactus. And that would be frightening.
The little gold orb was cool.
Yeah. To speak to I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
It's like Herschel or
no, it's like with an A.
Hessig. Oh, is it? I thought it was with an H.
Aramish or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Amazing Agent liked the movie, more character driven than just straight action. Sure, the next one will be more balanced. Is there a sequel for Eternals?
Dang, when can we talk about it?
Pop Culture Fate, what's up, brother? Been a minute.
What's up?
Nice to see you checking on in. We got Pimps Up on Twitch holding it down. What's going on?
What up?
It's an ancient hero tale. Yeah, for sure. Sounds like Gargamel. Is that the inventor?
Yes, the cat from Smurfs. Or is that the guy's name? Gilgamesh. Yeah.
Ben Hizzle says Bowen was around 1/7 scale. They also did a line of statues a little closer to 1/6. But he also did some other licenses for 1/8 scale, right? That was really before the quarter scale craze, right? That's his name? Fastos? The inventor? Who was Ajax again? Oh, yeah.
Ajax.
What's her face?
Selma
Hayek. Yeah, she killed it too, man.
Yeah.
Names reminding me of the Smurfs, Gargamel, hated Sprite. Yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of Sprite either. Isn't it Photos? Fabos? Fastos. I'll give you your Fastos.
Fastos.
Fastos. Yeah. The Sprite character always reminds me of like 80s fantasy storytelling, like Louis Simonson stuff. Like, I don't know, the kid, even the name itself. I don't know. Like, why is she a kid the whole time? Like, having watched the movie, it doesn't make sense. You're gonna have statues on Whatnot or just comics. Eventually, I'll have statues as well. Probably not big, large scale stuff. This upcoming auction though is gonna be single issue CGC slabs. I might even just do a straight up Funko.
I was just gonna ask, are we gonna do pops? Because I'm ready to get these.
Because Whatnot is bigger in the Funko space. They're just recently getting into comics, so I would like to. I got to get rid of these Funkos, man. So it's like that's the good way to do it because the way they do shipping, it's even more cost effective for us because it's all built in. It knows how much one Funko costs to ship or two or whatever.
Nice.
How faithful to the comics is it? That's a good question. So I think they did a lot of changing of the characters, which to me, this felt like the most natural kind of, if you want to call it diversity in a movie. I was like with it. It made sense. I didn't care. I'm not such a huge fan of Makari that it went from a white guy to like a black female with a disability. I didn't care enough about the character to begin with to like if they had changed like a legacy character. So I don't know that it's faithful to the comics in the design. And then you have even the storytelling. I think they deterred from the original comics lore as well. But again, to me, it's a property that nobody really knows about.
No, nothing. Went in knowing
so
absolutely.
To me, it was
zero.
like that's a good opportunity to kind of modernize it. But yeah, I don't think being faithful to the comic was that important in this franchise. You know, if you ask me.
How did they do it?
What?
Tell the story the same way, but like not use the same story.
It's kind of just like give me the backbone and let me put in the meat. You know what I'm saying?
They're good with words.
He says, they're going to show up again, right? I mean, post-credit. There are two, post in the mid-credit scene, so they're setting them up for it. You just broke the Electra statue you bought for me. Yo, and shout out to, I didn't highlight it. It was right before the stream. The person who purchased our Wonder Woman Omnis got them and everything.
Oh, good.
Entity Edge Network hitting them with an LOL. They messed up the end credit scene, in my opinion, the last one. Yeah, to me, that should have been part of the movie, because if you didn't know who the character Dane Whitman was from comics, the end scene with him, you're going to be like, what does this even mean? And then the end credit scene explains it, but it's like, probably should have been explained in the movie somewhere. I don't know. That felt weird to me.
I just now realized that Jon Snow is also in this.
Yeah.
Kit Harington, just realized, like, that's
okay.
why.
So here's my thing. Was excited he was in the movie. Kind of underutilized.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Setting him up for the future, but it's like, why would you invest so much to set up the Black Knight character? It's like that's not really a popular character whatsoever. That just seems kind of weird to me.
What? I was like, wait, what?
Get rid of that Funko. Some of my favorite indie runs right now. I think, the indie books are probably some of the strongest books right now. Like off the top of my head, you're talking about stuff like Something's Killing the Children, Stillwater. Chip Zdarsky had a new one. What was it called? Newburn. That was a really good one. There's a ton of books, man. You got to watch the weekly comic reviews, man. What deal do they have to have shipping so low on whatnot? I don't know, man. Same kind of deal that eBay has. eBay shipping is super cheap. It's just that you get killed on the fees.
I always thought that like businesses got better rates.
Yeah, that's what I thought
so
too.
I feel like they're just running under their business.
That's my thing with Sideshow. Sideshow even had like back in the day when you bought like the Prime 1 Venom statue, which was an oversized huge box, it capped out at $100 flat rate shipping or something. But they don't have that anymore. I'm like, what's the deal? Did UPS not make those company accounts anymore or something?
I don't know.
Neil says very little resemblance to the comic characters or lore. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Shit.
Kyler, unpopular opinion, but Marvel did a better modern Superman and Icarus than DC did with actual Superman. I really like Superman Man of Steel. But yeah, they did take some creative liberties there, like killing Zod and stuff at the end. It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy that they made a few DC references during the movie.
My Andrea, what's going on? Good afternoon.
What up? Oh, that's Twitch.
He goes, Kenny, Eternals was better than I expected. Not perfect. Was missing something, but it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, I might just be biased just because I only cared about the celestial aspect. I mean, I didn't care about the Eternals going in, and they made me care about them more than I thought I would. I like the Deviants thing. There's something I don't really want to talk about because it's spoilery, but maybe we'll talk about it in a future stream that I thought was weird. I saw some people crying that it's not like the comics. Shake my head. Nobody reads the comics. Nobody reads the Eternals comics. They've never really had a big successful run.
I feel like when we went to the comic shop the other day, there were a few covers that had Eternals on them.
Well, there's a new Eternals run. I think Kieran Gillen was writing it, and now I think issue 7 comes out this week. Kind of wordy and boring, the comic series. Like this was not, I wasn't bored in this movie at all. I was kind of like, I was into it, man.
I mean, yeah, there were some parts that I was like, okay.
So this is what I'm scared with Marvel. They think because they had such a hit with Guardians of the Galaxy, they can take any obscure franchise and make it big. And that's kind of what I thought was going to happen with Eternals. But again, better than I expected. I don't know if that it's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy successful.
It's so crazy to me when you tell me that Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't like a big banger story.
Hell
It's
no.
kind of like pulled out of obscurity. I'm like, are you kidding me? This seems like it's a staple, a pillar of the whole universe.
And what's crazy is that Guardians didn't even have that team. Like, the movie was based on like the most recent run at the time.
Mm-hmm.
The team was always like some like they've had the OG team in I think Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 or something like that. But yeah, it was just like a relatively new team as well. I mean, the characters have been there, Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, all of them have been established, but to be a team was like just the Dan Abnett run, I believe, right before. Gonna see you today, then read the omnibus. You're in for two different stories, brother. I only read the Jack Kirby series, though. I haven't in the current series. I haven't read like the stuff that came between. Yeah, Travis, I'm with you on that. Doesn't have to be a sequel, but stoked to have these characters around now. They would really work well with Guardians, with Thor. The cosmic aspect of this, I feel like they killed it, man. They explain the Celestials' purpose so well, the Eternals and Deviants' purpose. I loved that aspect of it, man.
I feel like I just can't see how much longer you can keep around one of my favorite characters.
Cena?
Yeah.
Cena, yo. Nah, they went deep. They went deep with the Eternals explanation, I thought, man. Good thing Eternals didn't do that to the Avengers. No, that's true. I think legacy characters, you gotta really respect the source material, man. I think you can get away with it when it's not characters that people like have posters up in their wall. It's like you're really introducing this team for the most part for the first time to many people. You know what I mean? I know Neil loves Eternals comics, but that's the minority for sure. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that, Neil? You're in the minority.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Is that how do you pronounce it? Taika? Yeah, Taika. I forget his last name. It's with a T as well. The director for Ragnarok is directing the Inkle.
What?
A movie? That would be crazy. Is that live action or what?
Really?
That's the first time I'm
hearing
about it.
Please, people, tell me in the chat. Is this real? They're making an Inkle movie?
Neither were the Guardians.
They already did. It's called Fifth Element.
They couldn't use Kid Hughes. Yeah, I understand why they didn't use him as much, right? But I have Black Knight #1. There you go. Hey, still room to grow on that then, right?
Hey, it's about to make some moves.
The guy who did the score for the music did Game of Thrones. It has Game of Thrones vibes.
Totally.
Black Knight's been rumored for years. Yeah, I know they're planning to use him. I forget what the rumors were, if it was a show or a movie or whatever. Oh, there goes. Conehead Collectibles got the Wonder Woman Omnis. Yo, appreciate it. Awesome. So I think my live auctions that I do on this channel and on Gary's channel, it's going to be more of that. My personal collection stuff. But the stuff I do on Whatnot, I've been sourcing from sponsors, organic price books, that Spider-Man booth, my local comic shop. So it's going to be different, man. But it's going to be different, equally as good. I don't want to say better or worse, but I think it's going to be, you guys are going to be into it. I have a business account and Whatnot is even cheaper. Yo, you know what I heard about Whatnot? I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not. But like, I heard that if you mess up on the shipping and it costs a little bit more, that they just cover it. What? I don't want to put that out there too much and then you guys get charged on the back end, but that's kind of what I heard. I don't know. Jeremy in the house, thanks for stopping by. Eternals was basically a modern DC movie made better. I could see that.
You know what? When you say it like that.
Superman Man of Steel was great, but they screwed Doomsday and Batman. Yeah, Batman vs. Superman, they jammed too many stories into one and they ruined Doomsday. The Black Knight ends up running the Avengers, so they need to put a focus on him. I don't know if they're going to go that far. I mean, we got to see. I don't want to highlight that comment because it's spoilery. Eternals is a tough read. How will the Eternals join the rest of the MCU, if they will at all? Like I said, I think in the cosmic scheme, you're going to see him around. You know, the mid-credit scene might tie into something that happens with Avengers, but really it's more like what's going on with Fantastic Four and X-Men. I mean, to me, Avengers, they can kind of sideline them a little bit right now because Iron Man is dead. Captain America is old man Cap. I would love to see him, the head of S.W.O.R.D., working with Nick Fury in a cosmic space too. That would be great. Black Widow's dead. right? So I would rather just shift the focus to Fantastic Four and X-Men. Pop Culture Fate says, I'm a traditionalist when it comes to the comics. Me too. But I agree with your assessment. This will popularize an unpopular comic. Yeah, they couldn't get that run really popping for nothing, man. So hopefully this can to grab new people into it. Yeah, I haven't read Neil Gaiman's run on Eternals. That sounds like it would be good, man. How is that run? Was the runtime too long on Eternals, or was it okay? I think it had to be, because you're introducing so many new characters, so much new story. You kind of had to do that, in my opinion.
I can see that, but I feel like it kind of was still. Like...
If you made it smaller, you would have zero character depth.
I mean, what if you got took a half an hour off?
What would you cut out? All the slower character development scenes? You know, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like there was a fight that happened a few times. I was like, all right, we've done this a few times now. We don't need to do
a couple. Yeah, maybe a couple fight scenes were too many.
Yeah, because I was like, all right, we already know.
We get it.
We got it.
Johnny Rose says he doesn't understand the appeal of Guardians. I think you have a lot going for Guardians. Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, super charismatic. Rocket Raccoon, great personality, funny little creature. Groot, super lovable.
He's a raccoon.
Gamora,
you don't need anything else.
Gamora, badass assassin, and then Drax, big dumb oaf assassin. I thought it worked really well.
Just give him a little bowl of Fruit Loops and just watch him eat them.
Like a little
like a
raccoon TikTok.
Yeah.
Empire Comics, what it do? Jeremy's got an Eternals 2. Isn't that the first appearance of Ajax? I just did a video on it. I don't really remember though. And first appearance of some Celestials. Billy Power Max in the house.
What up?
You know, I got the Justice League Dark Omnibus. I got it sitting over there. I got to crack that thing open.
Damn, you still haven't come to it yet?
Guardians was dope, but caused Gunn's ego to blow up. Yeah, now it's like from the beautiful, twisted mind of James Gunn. Like, come on, man. Why do DC and Marvel suck now? I think that if you're only looking at certain titles, it can easily seem that way. But, I read comics every week. There are a lot of great comics coming out from both of those guys still, believe it. Batman Reptilian, Thor, Nice House on the Lake from DC. What else has Marvel got? They just had a great Extreme Carnage run. Venom #1 comes out this week by Al Ewing. I got the review copy. I got to read that shit. I heard that rumors that a handful of the Eternals are showing up in Guardians and in Thor 4. That would be cool. Especially because, like I said, you don't have these Avengers. You don't have Iron Man and Cap anymore. You got to sprinkle these new guys around. Thena versus Deadpool. Thena versus anyone is a good fight, man. She's badass for sure. I'm interested to see how they're going to introduce Adam Warlock and Silver Surfer. I don't know why in my head I feel like you can do a solo Silver Surfer movie. You could do it before Fantastic Four. You could introduce the Fantastic Four in the end of the Silver Surfer movie. This shit writes itself, man. Give us Norrin Radd on his home planet. The whole... it's kind of like a Krypton storyline if you think about it, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
He was okay. Can I ask questions about him? Like Silver Surfer was like a regular dude.
Regular dude.
Yeah, that would be kind of a funny movie where it's like he's going back and forth between being a regular dude and Silver
and
Surfer.
Then his girl Shalabal. The thing with Silver Surfer is that he's from a future where they've conquered everything and life is super boring, and he's interested in the olden times when there was conflict and war and turmoil, and everyone's like, Norrin, why are you so interested in that stuff, man? Why don't you just chill? And he's like, it's boring as hell, bro.
Drink some beers. Just hang out with us.
Right. And then Galactus comes and he sacrificed, spoiler alert, from 1963 or whatever.
Wow, that's what I was trying to avoid.
Galactus comes. He offers to be his herald and find him more plentiful worlds if they spare his home world. So that's how he becomes the herald, gets the power cosmic, and then goes around finding planets that Galactus can consume, committing mass genocide on each planet. Like, that would be a crazy arc in this solo movie, and then ending showing up to Earth and Fantastic Four looking up in the sky like, oh shit, like, come on, man.
But I'm talking like more like a rom-com.
No, please don't. Shalabah. Do you think No Way Home will result in Spidey going back to the Sonyverse? I don't know, and I don't even think I care. It's kind of like, I'm down for fan service. I want to see the movie, but it's like it's so convoluted at this point. They're just going to clear it up with multiverse and kind of wipe the slate clean kind of thing. I'm going to see Dune in IMAX in a couple hours. I've heard great things. Probably wait on the Eternals. So Dune was okay, man. Dune, to me, it was like Game of Thrones meets Star Wars. I kind of get the lore. I like it. It was a little bit slow. A lot of big actors, a lot of big names. Jason Momoa. Who else did you have in there? The Emperor guy was creepy. I don't think he was the Emperor, but that big bad guy was kind of creepy. That Zendaya was in that thing.
After those two names, I can't.
What about how the main character's name is just Paul?
Oh yeah, that was flat.
Yeah, come on. I mean, no offense to my Pauls out there, but my name's Steven. If his name was Steven,
when you say Paul, you're like, my name's Paul.
This is regular Joe, man. It just feels like his name should have been like Zordak or something like that.
And Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
What's your opinion on the prices for arcade 1-ups? What's up, Alexander on Facebook? Yeah, man, arcade 1-up prices done went up. They went from $3.99, but you used to have to buy the riser separately, $50. So they used to be $4.50. Now they're $7. You can
almost afford a regular cab.
Now they're $7, but you get a light up marquee, light up deck. You get the stool, which is also $70 separately, and the riser. So it just, for me, you get everything in one package rather than having to buy everything separate, and it does cost a little bit more. But hey, man, it be like that sometimes. I personally am the one that I like having multiple cabs. I got the X-Men one set up right here. It's the cabinet art. It's the having multiple machines on at one time. I'm just trying to see what.
Almost got banana on you.
Amazing Asian says, yeah, the inkle is coming.
Can you guys hear me chewing?
He says Dune is great. I like Dune. I didn't love it. I want to see the next part. I need to see how it ends.
I think I need to watch it again.
Yeah. We watched it in 2 days because we were like, we watched it at night.
I can't sit for that long.
Eric the Grizzly, I'm not really a fan of bringing Null in. I just feel like it's too new. They are, but see, again, they've already jacked up the symbiote stuff. You got Venom with the symbiote before Spider-Man ever had it.
Baby. It's money.
Sony will do whatever they want regardless of continuity. They don't give a shit. Although the Morbius trailer looked super fire. I was surprised, man. I thought it looked great.
This banana
I had no expectations for that movie. I was like, I still had doubt, was it even happening? And the trailer looked crazy good, man.
Polylopes, I'm sorry, but that's why you go by Polylopes and not Paul.
Dawson said, damn, Gem hitting the gym. Yo, up on it, man.
Finally.
What?
We got to it. We went to the gym before the show.
Did legs and tries. I'm down 35 pounds. Built a lot of muscle. So I probably lost a lot more fat because I built a lot of muscle. Yeah, we on it, man. We're like just over 3 months in. Yeah, man. BVS is a masterpiece. Now, Billy, I'm going to have a hard time with your opinions, man.
Power Max. It's reminding me of the villain in Wonder Woman 84.
What's funny is, like, I'm the type of dude, I'll sit and enjoy anything. I enjoyed BVS, but I definitely feel like they crammed too many stories into that. You have Injustice. You have Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. You have the death of Superman. And they botched the death and return of Superman. It was so whack, man.
Really?
Doomsday and BVS was so wrong. Yeah, man. Cave Troll, Doomsday. Doomsday should have came from outer space. They changed that whole thing. I don't know. Stop trashing DC. Fate always been holding it down for DC. Avengers is definitely old and busted. FF and X-Men are the future.
I don't know. Fantastic Four to me is like, I'm surprised people like it. It seems so boring.
The thing about Fantastic Four is they introduce Marvel Cosmic, which we already have in the MCU. I don't know, the family dynamic, especially, they have to go with the kids. They got to go with Franklin and Val, right? They have to do that. The Thing, I mean, he's got that, that charm to him. Human Torch, I'm with it. And they got to make it to where it's like the Fantastic Four is not a superhero book. It's an exploration book. Like they're space explorers more than they are superheroes. Like that's kind of how they got to go in the movie with it.
That's why it's boring. Okay. Got it. What up? Brandon just showed up. What up, Brandon?
Ben Hazel, what old school sideshow piece did you pick up? What is it, yo? How you gonna tell us you picked it up and don't say what it is? Neil Gaiman Eternals run was good, and the film borrowed most from that run. Okay, there you go. That makes sense.
You regret not getting those Bowens when we were there? Those are the only things that I wanted the whole time.
I thought about them a lot. But the thing is, we were in New York. It's like then we would have to travel with them.
Yeah.
You know what I miss when we used to go to Tate's in Lauderhill? They would always have Bowen pieces in the glasses.
Yeah,
in
but
the
these
glass
ones
cases.
were all
the whole team
together.
Yeah, it was dope. And I think it was like $200 or something. Watch that shit be way more expensive now.
Just hearing you say that is just making me have so much regret.
Trevor says, I pray FF and X-Men get done right for once. Gotta have faith in Feige, man. My faith has been weaning a little bit in Feige. He seems to be doing less Iron Man stuff and more like, I don't know. Give us that Iron Man, like whatever was going on during that era. Give us like a good ass story. Stop worrying about all the politics surrounding it and just give us a good ass movie, man. Eternals, like Inhumans, are not the Avengers or the X-Men. That's true. That's true. I put it more in the Guardians realm. It doesn't have to be Avengers or X-Men. It could be its own thing, you know? Does your shirt say edibles?
I think they're talking about your shirt.
Nah, Mint Collectibles, man. Come on, brother.
I mean, it's the channel. Mine does say something more closely related, though. And I'm wearing Smurfs today.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Spring style.
Marvel had to use Guardians because there was no FF to use in the MCU at the time. It seems like it, right? I said that to Donnie Cates during an interview about the comics, and he snapped on me like I was totally wrong. But they definitely were trying to sell Inhumans when they couldn't make, or when they weren't making Fantastic Four and X-Men comics. Yeah, I've been reporting on Black Knight stuff has been going up for like the past month or so with Tom on his channel.
Really?
Gabriel says, I thought I was the only one who thought Gunn's head got bigger. Wasn't a fan of Suicide Squad. I liked it, but it's like a movie where I never think about it. I never think like, oh, I should rewatch that, you know?
Never.
Yo, I used to run Guardians of the Galaxy in the house when we lived in Lantana. Just throw it on for the background ambiance while we're doing shit.
So many people want to do GemMint edibles.
GemEdibles?
Same. Same.
Should we do this little auction preview real quick?
No, we're going to do GemMint edibles.
Let's skip down. Look like you lost 35, man. Shaved off the chin. I was scared because you never know what condition your neck's gonna be in after you put on a few pounds, man. You want to be with the double chin. You know what I'm saying? I think we pulled it off. What are you saying? You know, it's still a work in progress. Not going to San Diego Comic-Con. My Andrea says Dune is J.R.R. Tolkien meets Lovecraft. The movies can never match the books. MK2, MVC2, I'm good. Yo, I saw John D from Arcade One Up. It looks like it's going to be hard to get the license for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for an Arcade One Up, man. I hope they get it together. I guess there's a lot of license holders involved, and it gets hard, you know? Polylopes, I didn't read your whole comment, but I already agree. I'm the guy that's not really hyped for No Way Home. MCU Spidey isn't my Spidey. Same. He's just pampered with little to no consequences. Same. No Way Home has 3 spiders, but we haven't had a good one yet. Undead said he fell asleep during Dune. I mean, we turned it off and watched it the next day, the rest of it.
We were like, all right, we've had enough of it today. So we're good with that. I grabbed the banana as a backup because I could tell. I was like, this watermelon.
I do have a banana in the morning.
It's not really looking like it's going to be hitting.
What up, Brandon? See, yeah, I said on Twitter too, I'm not really looking forward to the Hawkeye show. I like big storytelling. That's why I like Eternals. That's why I like Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. And when it comes to like these grounded movies or shows, like Hawkeye as a show, I mean, how much are they going to stretch out on this story, man? I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it, but hopefully, low expectations is always good to go in with.
There's a girl with the exact same name and powers as him. Hawkeye, just another one.
Yeah, Kate Bishop is like an apprentice that he trains.
Oh,
I guess she's got the gift or whatever. Okay. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Flacco, Swizzy. Flacco look like Swizz Beats.
What up, Flacco?
Dr. Doom will basically just be an evil Iron Man. Yeah, they got to do justice to Doom. They probably can't use him too much. That's the problem with the other Fantastic Four movies. They overutilize Doom where he's so powerful. You got to use him in like I don't know, small little stints or something. All right, let's do this auction preview.
Oh, right.
I missed your thoughts on the movie. I really enjoyed it for the storytelling, the celestial, the explanations, the Marvel Cosmic being expanded. Yeah, Fee is never into the Fantastic Four. Never. All right, so comic auction. You guys want to see some of the slabs first or some of the single issue stuff? I'll start with a single issue.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what everyone wants.
All right. Well, speaking of, we were talking about Nolan and stuff. So we have issue 1 from the Donny Cates Venom run and a near mint copy. So this is a fun little book. Nothing too expensive. Not a big first appearance or anything, but it's a book that I missed out on. So it was cool to kind of get that back up in the mixture. I'm only going to show a few of them. Something is Killing the Children, issue 1, 8th printing. It's pretty cool. Not too expensive, but also very cool cover. Cool book to own, right? Let's see what else we got. I'm going to flip through a little bit. Oh, this is a cool one, man. This thing is minty fresh, too, man.
Ooh, I like this cover.
Yeah. Boom. X-Men 4, first appearance of Omega Red. Omega Rizzy.
That's it. I like the colors on that one.
Let's see what else. Oh, this is a cool one, too, man. This one is also minty fresh, man.
What's up, Guts?
Green Lantern 48, first appearance of Kyle Rayner. So some nice, not too expensive keys, but still cool ones, fun ones.
Toadman's ready to start bidding now.
Nope, it's going to be Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern on Whatnot. Oh, this one's cool, too. I think they're making a show out of this, too. Hold on. We got Oblivion Song, issue number 1. First printing, Robert Kirkman. Who does it with him? Lorenzo De Felici.
This is a preview for Whatnot, yes.
Yeah.
This will be on Whatnot.
This will be on Whatnot. This is a popular one too, man. Spawn 311, the Chadwick Boseman tribute cover.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Again,
is that drawn on there? That was all the covers.
No, that's how they were. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I was like, is this just a one and done?
I'll show another little. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of, probably missed out on it. It's a while ago. Spider-Gwen issue 1. First ongoing series, I guess. And I'll show you some of the slabs we got. I think we got some fun stuff. These have the prices on them too, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Either they go for what.
There's postage. You just take it off.
All right. I want to show this one first because I think this one is cool. So this one,
I do. I think that's a cool cover.
Is an awesome cover from a great series, Ice Cream Man, issue 20 and a 9.8, the Dr. Seuss variant. Super cool, right?
Oh, this is a variant. This isn't the original cover.
Yeah, it's a variant.
Oh, I like this. This is neat.
Let's show this one too.
This is a story that I kind of have like a desire to read.
It's a anthology series, so every issue is just a self-contained story. So we got Batman 94, the Jorge Jimenez variant with a super cool red background, 9.8.
Conehead, yeah, all the payments would be through Whatnot.
Yeah, so with Whatnot, what's crazy about Whatnot is that you don't have to issue a payment. If you win the auction, it automatically pays because when you set up your account, you have to put your bank information. I don't know if you could do debit cards, credit card, checking account, or whatever. So I don't have to ask for payment. You don't have to initiate payment. It's automatic. And then for me as a seller on the back end, I've already inputted all these lots and how much the shipping is going to cost. So it'll just charge you whatever the shipping is as well. And all I got to do is click your name and print the label. I don't have to do anything else. It's like super convenient, for the buyers and sellers. I'll just show one more slab. I don't want to show everything. And I have more stuff I got to pick up tomorrow that's going to add to this. The Ice Cream Man one is super dope, man.
That is really interesting cover.
All right, so the last one. Just a fun little, we were speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy. This is like a comic book previews variant, little Thanos, Punisher, Funko Pop looking cover. So just nice, fun, inexpensive slabs, nothing too crazy. But
are you gonna do omnibus too?
Yes. I don't think that's going to happen in this week's auction, but I'm going to be going on Whatnot every other Wednesday. And it's actually part of the Whatnot Wednesday with Comic Tom and everybody. So I'm setting it off at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then it's like Danielle Nerdy Girl goes, Mill Geek, Comic Tom, Comic Pops, and Rage, Theo. I forget. I mixed up his name in my head, but yeah. Is MODOK in that too? Maybe. Yeah, man. So I can't get approved on Whatnot to sell. Yeah, I think they do have some kind of vetting option as sellers too. They like look into you. Yeah, very cool app. What did he say? Whatnot and Whatnot also calculates shipping automatically and tells you in the app. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, mad easy. 5 p.m. Eastern this Wednesday. Yeah, Golden Age Gurus in that lineup. So I'm kind of piggybacking on their lineup, but I'm setting it off. And then hopefully we're bringing the Geminites too as well, and then kind of just add to that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that Six Face. It sounds like a PayPal issue, man. You know how I feel about them. Comic Tom on took over Wednesday Super Debo status. Yeah, that's why I wanted to ride along with them, man. Kind of be a part of that Wednesday lineup. I'll be at work, but yeah, I figured people can sneak in from work. So what's going to happen? I'll tell you right now, Victor. Everybody's going to get crazy good deals on Whatnot because it's still small. And sellers like on the Comic Tom lineup and stuff like me, we're okay with taking less value on these books. It's cool. Like, it doesn't really matter, but it's going to end up being killer deals for a lot of people. And my man Gary's about to hit on there as well, man. And Gary's same thing too. He's Gary's like, yo, Gary's like, people are going to get crazy deals because it's still new. You know what I'm saying? So check it out.
It's very like, if you don't have someone there doing it with you to help you, well, no, because it takes care. It holds all of it on the back.
You can really do it solo, man. You really don't need.
Tell me how much you can do it solo. Tell me how much.
I want you to be there with me for the banter and everything, but
tell me how much.
It's so much easier than what we have to do. And speaking of which, what's up, Nick Barucci? We are doing a Black Friday auction on this channel with myself, and that's going to definitely have omnibus. That's going to have longer runs and mini series that I've completed, plus all the heat and fire that Nick Barucci brings. So that's going to be Black Friday. What time did we say, Nick? I feel like we said 8 p.m. Eastern is when that starts.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's going to be more of what you guys have seen me do in the past as far as from the personal. 5 p.m. Eastern is too early for you. Maybe you catch the next one. I might be doing a tag team Friday thing with Gary as well, so we'll have to see. Drew Stevens says, I'm back on these GemMint live streams after missing a few months. He's back, baby. You know what? I don't even know what percentage they take off the top, man. They probably will say it when you sign up. Guts of Black Swordsman, but did you see the Slán and Ubik unboxing? 8 p.m. Eastern, Black Friday, Nick Barucci and myself.
Jeesh.
I was watching the other night and people were getting bundles for like $2. Yeah, but see, the thing is, the shipping is already built in. So they're paying shipping as well, which is cool. Hey, $2, get it out of my house. Shipping is covered. Fine. No worries. That's what's going to happen when I do my Funko auction on there, yo. Very easy to purchase books, and peeps are super cool. Yeah, what's cool about Whatnot also is that it's kind of like eBay. Like, you could set up an account, and it's not like you're building a following from scratch. I mean, there is definitely a social media aspect to it, but like, if you're in hashtag Funko Pops and you go live, people who follow that hashtag are going to see that you're live.
Oh, word.
So like, it's got the eBay aspect as far as it being a self-contained marketplace. 8 p.m.-ish. I hear you. You know, what system is even the Guardians game on? That thing came out of nowhere. Yo, Gary came too, and Gary's goal is to break Whatnot comic book record sales. Like, he's like, I want to sell the most expensive book. I want to give away the craziest deals.
Yeah, I was not prepared for Slán. I thought I would be cool because it was like, oh god, ooh.
First of all, who remembers the old school streams when Fee used to be like, you better order that Slán
I did.
statue?
I told you I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared.
She's super naked.
I thought I would be. It would be. She's new.
Jimmy G in the house. What's up, sir?
Nipples everywhere.
I have not been playing Street Fighter lately on Holy Hess. I have had like zero time, man. But besides, like, we're doing the gym thing every day, so that takes a lot of time. We're in the gym about an hour and 15, hour and a half.
It's getting longer and longer.
We're adding more exercise. We're getting stronger. We're adding more. Then we're coming home. We're doing breakfast. We're showering up.
Here's my problem: doing the working out with the weights makes me down to eat everything.
Yo, you should have seen last night. Yo, well, first of all,
do you know that the Christmas trees that you can get during the holiday time, the white Christmas tree with the green, like little sprinkles on it with the red. So they made a jumbo box of them. And I was like, oh, cool. It's a box with more in it. No, it still only has 6 in it. They're huge. They're huge.
He was smashing it.
Yo, they're so good.
Roberto, just search Mint Collectibles. You should see me. It's got me looking like Cyclops in the profile picture.
Toadman, you are answering a question I didn't ask out loud. Whatnot is like TikTok meets eBay.
Yeah. And then RMC is saying it's like eBay mixed with Instagram. You can fight it out live and chat with the community. Super dope experience. Yo, see, a lot of people vouching, man.
It's I was not prepared when we first did it.
So I was super skeptical because first of all, I was rolling with Gary. He's got the biggest YouTube live auction. I was talking to Whatnot months ago. And when I tried it and I did that box break, me and Fee were like, yo, this shit was mad fun and easy compared to how we normally have to do it.
Like, I wrote everything down, but nothing. The app
saved everything.
Was like, look how useless you are. Look at how useless you are.
Yeah.
It was all perfectly laid out.
See, we talk about Whatnot in the comic sense, but they've been around way before that with like Pokemon, Funko Pops. I'm sure Sports Collectibles, I think, was all first. Yeah, Whatnot's the name of the app. Download the app, set up your profile so you can actually bid on shit. So you put whatever bank information you got to use, and make sure to follow me on there. Follow Very Gary, Comic Tom, the whole squad, man.
Curmudgeon, I feel you. I feel you.
There's not a lot of people on there on any given day, but once we start scheduling like these Whatnot Wednesdays and there's consistency, see, it's like Twitch in that sense. You got to really feed the machine to really get it cracking. So, yes, yeah, and not everybody's gonna have banger numbers. You got to work at it. It's like anything else. Whatnot. I think you pronounce it what. No, I'm just joking.
What?
So what else, man? Arcade went up. Got the X-Men cabin yesterday. Absolutely love it. You can't see it. It's like I can touch it, like right here. Got the review coming out tomorrow. I think the review came out good.
Nice.
I'm happy with how the review came out. Next one up is the Simpsons coming in.
What, really?
That's at the end of this month, supposedly. Then Killer Instinct. And I just ordered the Terminator 2 light gun game. That one I'm super excited for.
Cool whip.
Cool whip. Whatnot Wednesday. I'm already a member of Taco Tuesdays. Hey, before you know it, we're gonna have your week sewed up, man.
Yeah.
Simon says Whatnot is legit. First heard it from Simple Man Comics. Yeah, a lot of the comic community uses it, man. Simple Man, Mr. Bolo is like working really close with them.
Josh, don't bring your talk of NFTs here.
Look, Johnny Rose said 3 Men in a Basement did a Whatnot auction. I got crazy deals. Yeah, as a dealer, you know you're gonna have to give out some deals until we can really get it popping.
Are there gonna be racing cabinets? What, like cruising?
They have Ridge Racers coming out, and they already have a sitting down one. Outrun, I think it is. Cruising. You know what would be dope? Cruising and Hydro Thunder. You remember that shit?
They could do it. That's the annoying part. Is you could do it.
The thing
is possible.
I've always been too big for those, but I don't know. Lose a couple more pounds, I might be able to fit my tiny ass.
As long as I don't put a top on it, you can just let yourself into it.
Toddy Cox. Oh, what's up? Yeah. They did make one, and they're making more.
Yeah, I have a vivid memory of sitting behind my dad and my brother playing Cruisin' USA when they used to have cool games in the front section of Walmart's when you first walked in.
Bro, remember Walmart used to have them in the front?
Yeah.
Before they were super Walmarts. Yo, Terminator arcade game, you got to check it out. The side art so dope. The guns, they're light guns. I know they're a little bit different from the OG arcade, and supposedly you can get the real arcade for just a little bit more money. But for me, those big arcades take up way more space. You got to know how to maintenance them. You got to know how to refurbish them. I don't got time for that, or knowledge, or know-how.
Listen, it's just more authentic, and it's just some people just don't really care about authenticity.
Well, Entity Edge. Did you ever play Injustice 2 where you can be the turtles? They're actually pretty dope on there. Roy21, what it do, baby?
What up?
Are you guys still skipping or not? Nah, but we did try to incorporate walking again for cardio because we've been doing a lot of weight training, but we've missed like the last few days, man.
The other day I was kind of upset that I think I sleep better.
Yeah.
I think I sleep
The
better.
thing is,
when
we try to walk at like dawn bore it gets too dark, but it gets dark mad early here. You turn around and it's like shit. Because our park, man, let me tell you something about El Paso in this far east. There are no streetlights in this whole town.
Lights.
It's
Can we get some
pitch
streetlights?
black everywhere you go, man. It's like what the hell? Yo, you know what? Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I never beat that game. That shit is hard as hell. I can never get past like the first 5 or 6 guys. There are no other games on Terminator 2, which is unfortunate, but I do want to see like an Area 51. I would love to see a Time Crisis cab, House of the Dead cab. There's a lot of potential there. We're probably going to see them.
Freddy was skipping around his neighborhood and he noticed his waist size getting smaller.
There you go. And you didn't even break a sweat, I'm sure. Uncanny Swag said, what not Invincible issue 1 exclusive books go for 400? That's cool, man. Yeah, they dipped and dabbed in exclusives. They got one with Tom as well, a joint exclusive.
Listen, Adrian, we'll have none of that during the live. All right.
Gary's not going to be on Wednesday. I think he's doing a Friday thing. Torpedo and that Spider-Man booth are on there all day, every day. Black Adam for Injustice 2. Adrian, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. See, I said I got his shirt. Remember, I wore it in a couple of videos. Battletoads being on Killer Instinct cab, I think is dope. Killer Instinct has Killer Instinct 1 and 2 plus Battletoads Arcade, and I think Battletoads that was for SNES or Sega.
Yo, I want to play that game Worms again.
Worms Armageddon and shit.
I do. I want to play that game.
Is there a game Fee can beat you at? No. Oh, Sideshow Conan. Is that the one where Conan's got the woman over his shoulder? Or the one where he's fighting the bear, I think. So I was going to get the big buck cab just to play a light gun game, but I held out. I was like, I know I don't really want that much. And I held out, and then bam, Terminator 2 was announced and went up for pre-order. What about skipping the Lou, my darling?
Oh, Faithful Steve, what up?
What up, Steve? Oh, what did I miss? I missed you at the gym this morning. I knew you weren't going to be there this early, though. See, I was gonna say that.
That's weird because I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
I was
it's not gonna be like no one's gonna get it. Everybody gets it. Everybody was thinking it. I don't really, but I just thought of it.
What up? How do you say this? Shadrash, the Project TV. What it do?
Shadrash.
Just get VR. F that. All right, so we talked about Eternals. We talked a little bit about Dune. We did the Whatnot comic auction. How long have we been on?
I don't know because the time.
Oh yeah, we've been on an hour. It felt like about an hour.
Why is the time gone from there?
We talked about tomorrow X-Men cab reviews going up. You know what? I actually have been inspired and got a lot of ideas for videos, like kind of stuff I used to do back in the day, where it was just like top 10 this or that, or like what's the best this, or I think I might film one today, man.
I'm very sorry. I wasn't listening to anything you just said, but Johnny Rosado wants to know: will the new house have a dedicated Gem Mint arcade with the cabs?
So we found this house I really liked. It had a basement and then a bedroom in the basement. I was like, yo, that whole bedroom would be the arcades. But if we end up getting a house that has a basement that's just a big open space, it would definitely be like a dedicated corner,
I want the black light carpet.
I don't know about a skee ball and all that, though.
I want the black light carpet. Bowling alley carpet.
You still buying slab jam? Nah. Yeah, no, I'm not still buying for like the personal collection. Would I ever play GoldenEye on Twitch? Probably not. I was never the best at GoldenEye, and it feels weird playing it on a modern console, not like an N64. Do they play on N64? They probably play the one that's on. Is there one on Switch or something like that? What omnibus would I recommend for a first time or something Thor or Avengers related? Yo, get Thor by Walter Simonson. That would be a good one. I actually started reading it. It starts out with a bang. For Avengers, man. Oh, Avengers by Jonathan Hickman. And I think they're reprinting them too. So don't buy out any out of print ones because they're all getting reprinted. No, not in Texas, but in the last stream we talked about moving. So we plan to move out to rent this house out and get a house in
We're gonna get
somewhere like the Midwest or Eastern area that has basements that doesn't have high property taxes.
where basements exist is where we're going.
Right.
Wherever they exist
We
is a
moving.
possibility.
Fighting the Ape. Okay, Conan fighting the Ape, right? You got to get the one with Conan who's got Jane over his shoulder. You talked for an hour, but given daylight savings, you haven't. If it wasn't for daylight savings, we wouldn't have been able to hit the gym this morning.
Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot.
Yeah, I think the Hawkeye show review is gonna be on Very Gary's channel.
How did we figure it out this morning? Because I looked at my phone and I was like, I'm awake.
Yeah, and then I went in the kitchen. I'm like, wait, it's later. What up, Biggie Shaq, Shoozle? Passive income, preach them. Yo, that's the end game, man. This YouTube shit ain't gonna last forever, for sure. I got to start getting these properties up. Yeah, that's the plan, man. Get a good house with a better looking Gem HQ room. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Nebraska ain't too bad. I'm not against Nebraska.
Yeah, sounds low key. I'm in.
I'm not against Ohio either.
But he says there's ruffians.
Because Cleveland is the city. Terrell Reed, what's up? JMS Spidey Volume 1, but it's out of print. It's Marvel. It'll get reprinted. Don't worry about it. All right, so I guess that just about does it for today, man.
All right, we're out of here.
So let's to do a recap. Whatnot, Wednesday, November 10th, this Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Come support your boy. Black Friday, doing a live auction on this channel with the one and only Nick Barucci. He had killer books last time, man. A lot of great stuff went out. Gem Mint 10, Batman Damned, and stuff like that. Nick, you got to start sending me the list of what you got for, well, it's a little bit early, but still. Black Friday auction. Also, I think it's this Friday is the auction. I'm going to be on Very Gary's channel on YouTube. Got a lot going on, man. Yeah. I want to thank all the moderators for coming through, holding it down. We see you guys. Chad Pfister in the house. I see him right here.
Yep.
Everybody commenting, making this chat a possibility because we don't really plan topics that much, although we had some today.
0 topics.
Thanks for everyone who subscribed, everybody who watches the videos. That's the biggest support that we can get from you guys. So appreciate the hell at you.
Thank you.
Stay minty fresh.
Peace.
See you guys on Wednesday. Peace out.
Peace.